Station was held. A ceremony for the agreement on creating district customized job opportunities took place. The 8th academic year of the Citizen Autonomy University had its orientation ceremony. To promote the health of kindergarten, elementary and middle school students, an agreement ceremony was held. Building completion ceremony of the residential complex in Godokmyeon Durung Sambi took place. The 140th 평택 City Council special session has closed. A special lecture on attention deficit hyperactivity disorder took place. The establishment ceremony for the 평택 City Development Planning Committee was held. Hello everyone, let us begin April's Wild 평택. The 평택 Marine Police Office, which is responsible for the security of the central waters of the Western Sea, had its opening ceremony. More than 200 related officials, including Mayor Kim Seon-ki, head of the Marine Police Department Mo Kang-in, and chief of the 평택 Marine Police Station Gu Cha-young, attended the ceremony on the 1st of April at the 평택 Harbor Marine Center to celebrate the opening and wish for future developments for the 평택 Marine Police Station. With more than 370 officers and 4 substations, including 평택 and Daegu Station under its jurisdiction, the 평택 Marine Police Station is responsible for the security of the central waters of the Western Sea. With 평택 Harbor, which has 75 million tons of cargoes transported annually, and other important national facilities such as the LNG reception distribution station and the naval base concentrated in the region, a marine police station was urgently needed. The establishment work of 평택 Marine Police Station began in 2009, and its opening ceremony was carried out on the day. Mayor Kim Seon-ki thanked all those who had put efforts in and paid attention to the station up until the day of its opening ceremony. He also added that, by fulfilling duties such as securing the central region of the Western Sea, preventing disasters and protecting sovereignty of the waters, the station can grow into a well-known station together with 평택 Harbor, which is one of the 3 biggest ports under national policies. To successfully create jobs that are customized for the district, a multilateral agreement ceremony was held. For the successful creation of job opportunities, more than 200 related individuals, including Mayor Kim Seon-ki, Council Chairman Song Jong-soo, the head of 평택 Branch Office of the Ministry of Employment and Labor, official from the Korean Federation of Trade Unions, and the principal of the 평택 Vocation School gathered in this agreement ceremony. This project to create specialized job opportunities for the district has an investment budget of 400 million won, which includes 30 million won of municipal expenses. It is carried out in 6 businesses in the educational and forum industry. Mayor Kim Seon-ki stated in his greeting speech that this project is carried out together with the Ministry of Employment and Labor, which involves carefully selecting businesses that are expected to have greatest effect in creating employments. He also said that the agreement ceremony on the day has great meaning as job creation is the first priority of the 5th popular election policy. This year marks the 8th academic year of the 평택 Citizen Autonomy University. The orientation ceremony was held and its first lecture took place. Took place on the 7th of April in the large theatre of the Southern Hall of Culture and Art. The orientation ceremony was attended by more than 1,000 individuals, including Mayor Kim Seon-ki, Council Chairman Song Jong-soo, and the enrolled students. They showed great enthusiasm towards lifelong learning. Mrs. Chung Won-ju gave the first lecture on the title, "No Second-Class Life Will Last Forever." During her childhood, she fled and settled in Incheon to take refuge and has gone through all kinds of hardships to grow up. She stated that it was the teachings of her mother that has gotten her through all those sufferings. She said that, even though it might be difficult now, just do the best and be patient, good results will surely come. And when it comes to the worst situation, let's pluck up the courage one more time, she continued. Lectures of the Citizen Autonomy University have various different themes such as health and education, humor, and consciousness reformation. From now on to the 29th of September, they take place every Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. The second lecture on the 14th of April was carried out by Feng Shui expert Mr. Yi Song-jun, and the title Feng Shui that calls for luck. Mayor Kim Sun-ki stated in his greeting speech that the 153 policies in the 7 different fields promised during the establishment of the 5th popular election are all being carried out smoothly. In whole areas such as welfare, culture, art and sports, he shall work with all his efforts until all citizens are happy, he continued. To promote the health of kindergarten, elementary and middle school students, an agreement ceremony was held. The agreement ceremony that was carried out on the 12th of April in the mayor's office in Pyeongtaek City Hall was attended by Mayor Kim Sun-ki, director of the Pyeongtaek Board of Educational Support Chung Chan-moon, and heads of every health organizations. The agreement was being celebrated and they promised to work together according to the agreement with all their efforts. The major contents of the agreement are: the city and the Board of Educational Support should cooperate to promote the health industry. Health improvement projects should be operated, and great results should be achieved through the cooperation of administration and schools on all other matters that promote health. In his greeting speech, Mayor Kim Sun-ki stated that, although various programs such as the Oral Health Classroom and the Healthy Children's Teeth Contest are already being carried out regardless of the agreement, it is hoped that the agreement can bring about the message of working harder to promote health. He also said that generous support will be given to the creation of more related programs. Building completion ceremony for the housing complex in Kodokmyeon Durung Samri took place at the new construction site. Kodokmyeon Durung Samri residential complex, which was being built due to the moving of U.S. military base, had its building completion ceremony on the 13th of April. More than 100 individuals, including Mayor Kim Sun-ki, officials from the Department of Defense, related public servants, and residents of the district attended the event. The 47th generation residents of Sotamyeong Hwangguchiri and Kumgak-iri are now being settled at Kodokmyeon Durung Samri. The construction of the complex started in 2007 and cost 21 billion won of budget. It is being completed this April with environmental friendly facilities such as geothermal and solar power system. Mayor Kim Sun-ki acknowledged in his congratulatory speech that many officials from Pyeongtaek City and the Department of Defense have worked very hard for the successful construction of the new housing complex and for the moving in of residents. He added that everyone should make the site a happy second hometown by decorating the village and establishing development. The 140th Pyeongtaek City Council special session closed as the second regular session ended. From the 8th of April to the 20th of April, the 140th Pyeongtaek City Council special session lasted 13 days in total and was closed after the second regular session was carried out. Standing members of the council rounded up the session by expressing final thoughts on examining items. In this special session, 7 ordinances, including the 2011 General and Special Revenue and Expenditure, the first revised secondary budget, were being handled. The Autonomous Administration Committee and the Industry and Construction Committee showed that they were actively involved in parliamentary politics during the session and they had worked very hard in the field. After the session, councillors gathered in front of the City Council and adopted a resolution which urged for the fulfillment of the 6th of August Labour and Management Harmony Agreement to restore the positions of workers at Ssangyong Motors who were forced to take unpaid leaves from work. Pyeongtaek City Mental Health Center held a special lecture on ADHD. While social interest regarding attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is growing, our city's mental health center held a lecture by inviting specialized psychiatrists to give the talk. It has received enthusiastic responses from the citizens. Held on the 19th of April at the large theatre of the Southern Hall of Culture and Art, the ADHD special lecture was attended by Mayor Kim Sun-ki and the parents of school-aged children who showed great interest in knowing about the disorder. In the lecture, Hospital Director Yu Song-hoon, who is also known as the counselor who gives happiness, explained that it is normal for children to display symptoms of ADHD before the age of 3. However, if symptoms proceed to after the age of 3, it is possible that the child has the disorder. The basic method of treating ADHD is the use of medication, but recent improvements in the environment and repetitive guidance have helped patients to control their desires without solely relying on medication. If children are displaying symptoms of ADHD, it is advised to consult a child psychiatrist. Establishment ceremony for the 평택 City Development Planning Committee was held. The 평택 City Development Planning Committee had its establishment ceremony and started its full-scale regular activities. Held on the 25th of April in the multi-situation room of 평택 City Hall, the establishment ceremony was participated by Mayor Kim Seon-gi and 23 members of the committee. After each member was presented with a letter of appointment, they went on to discussing current pending issues. Mayor Kim Seon-gi said in his greeting speech that, while they are agonizing over and discussing about the development of the city, all opinions will become the foundation stones to develop the city. He therefore hoped for contribution of various opinions regarding mid to long-term development. Meanwhile, the 평택 City Development Planning Committee, which consists of a total of 30 members from various professional fields such as the educational and art field, as well as civic groups, shall consult major policies of the city and present ideas regarding development of the city. Do you like eating salad? The East prefers eating boiled vegetables, while the West prefers raw ones. Most people believe that raw vegetables are better for health. However, it is said that raw vegetables contain a large amount of nitrate. When nitrate meets Helicobacter bacteria in our body, it turns into nitrite. If nitrite combines with secondary amine, it will turn into a strong cancer-causing agent. Therefore, vegetables that have been slightly boiled are safer to eat. How about eating more thailleguk and naengiguk during the spring season? This is the end of April's Wild Pyeongtaek. Thank you for watching.